Àṣà ìgbéyàwó ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, Yoruba culture, marriage in Yoruba culture. Láti ọwọ́ Abdullahi Opeyemi Falade. My name is Abdullahi Opeyemi Falade. I'll be taking you through the Yoruba culture of marriage, which is known as àṣà ìgbéyàwó. Let's go. Láyé òde òní, oríṣiríṣi ìgbéyàwó ló wà. A lè pín oríṣi ìgbéyàwó yìí sí ọ̀nà méjì gbòógì. So these days we have different type of marriages: the court marriage, the Muslim marriage, the Christian marriage, and some other marriages that you can think of. But it is divided into two. It's divided into two. Àwọn náà ni ìgbéyàwó ìbílẹ̀ àti ìgbàlódé. Ìgbéyàwó ìbílẹ̀. So the two major categories, under each categories we have different types. So the first category is ìgbéyàwó ìbílẹ̀, that is traditional marriage, and ìgbéyàwó ìgbàlódé, that is the modern marriage, which is the Christian, the Muslim, the court marriage, etc. But the traditional marriage is the one that's related to the culture, maybe Igbo culture, Yoruba culture, Hausa culture, etc. So in this video, we want to talk about the Yoruba culture of marriage. How do we get married in Yoruba? Ìgbéyàwó ìbílẹ̀, that is the traditional marriage. Ní a lè ṣàpèjúwe gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìgbéyàwó tí a ṣe ní ìlànà àṣà àbínibí. So the traditional marriage, it is the marriage of your kind, the marriage of where you are from, your culture, your way of life, where you are from. Ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, in Yorùbáland, oríṣiríṣi ìlànà àti ètò ló wà fún ìgbéyàwó ìbílẹ̀. So we have different approach to getting married in Yorùbáland. What are those approaches? So this shall be the focus and the main thing we shall discuss in this video. Àwọn ìlànà àti ètò ìgbéyàwó ìbílẹ̀. So as a Yoruba man, as in Yoruba culture, these are the steps you undergo to get married. The first one is Ifojusode. Ifojusode, that is searching stage. Searching stage. Ifojusode means searching stage. So at this point, what do we mean? We shall discuss more about this. Ìwádìí, research phase. Research phase, where you make a lot of research about what you're about to dabble into. Alárinà, intermediary. Alárinà, intermediary. We shall explain more about this. Ìtọrọ, that is the second stage. The second stage. We have Idano, that is the bride price stage. The bride price stage. And the last is IGBEYAWO, which is the ceremonial stage. The ceremonial stage, where people come together and celebrate and rejoice with a new couple. So let's take each of these stages or phases one after the other. Ifojusode, which I call the searching stage. Ifojusode, which is the searching stage. You search before you research. When a man, tí ọmọkùnrin bá rí pé òun tó ẹni tó níyàwó tàbí bàlágà tí ó sì ní iṣẹ́ gidi lọ́wọ́, àwọn òbí á tilẹ̀ máa bá ọmọ wọn ọkùnrin fojú sọ́nà fún obìnrin láti ìgbà tí ọmọ bá ti wà ní kékeré títí di ìgbà tí yóò tó láti gbéyàwó. So once you get to a stage in life as a man that your parents are looking up to you, they see that you have a good job and you are matured enough to get married. The parents will start searching for you in their environment, anywhere they feel pleased to search for. They will start looking for a good woman, a good girl, a good lady, a damsel for their male child. In fact, some people will have started this searching right from childhood, to the extent that they will have give a kind of consideration that, oh, if all things being equal, when my son grew up, he is going to get married to your daughter, something of that nature. So this is part of Yoruba culture, the searching stage. Parents can search when their male child has become a grown person, or they start searching right from childhood for the child. After they have been able to search and they have been able to discover a girl they like, a girl that's catch their attention, maybe in terms of beauty, maybe in terms of any other things, character, they will now go to the next stage, which is Ìwádìí, which is research. After searching, Ifojusode is searching, it gets to research. Ìwádìí, so they need to make research. Nígbà tí ọmọkùnrin tí ó tó láti gbéyàwó bá ti fi ojú sọ́nà, tí ó sì ti rí ọmọbìnrin tí ó wù láti fẹ́, ohun tó kàn ní kí ó sọ fún àwọn òbí rẹ̀. So also sometimes the male child also can pick up interest in the lady in our environment, and by that time he will need to inform his parents. So at the research phase, once the male child has already informed his parents, the next thing is for him to let his parents know the interest he has in that lady. And with that, the parents will start the research to know who the lady is. Àwọn òbí ọmọkùnrin náà yóò ṣe ìwádìí síwájú kí wọ́n tó bá ọmọbìnrin náà tàbí àwọn òbí rẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. So get it clear at this point. The guy doesn't have the opportunity. Lẹ́yìn tí ọmọkùnrin yìí tí ó bá ti fi ojú sọ́nà tí ó rí ọmọbìnrin tí ó wù láti fẹ́, gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ti sọ síwájú, àwọn òbí ẹ̀ yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ìwádìí. Ọmọkùnrin yìí ò ní lọ bá arábìnrin tó nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí yìí o. So once the guy, the male child, has been able to search for a girl of his interest, in Yoruba culture, the guy doesn't have the guts and that opportunity to go and meet the lady by himself. So in Yoruba culture, the male child will need to inform his parents. Àwọn òbí ọmọkùnrin náà yóò ṣe ìwádìí síwájú kí wọ́n tó bá ọmọbìnrin náà tàbí àwọn òbí rẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. So the parents will make their research about that lady and her family. Iṣẹ́ ìwádìí máa ń dálé orí nǹkan mẹ́ta. Their research about this lady will be on 3 things. Irú ènìyàn wo ni ìyá ìyàwó? They will go and make research about the mother to that lady. They need to know about the mother to the lady. Who is she? What is her character? What is her lifestyle? The second thing they will make research about, irú àrùn wo ni ó máa ń ṣe wọ́n nínú ìdílé wọn. They will make research if there is any hereditary disease in the family of this lady. Is there any hereditary disease? They need to make research about that. The third thing, bóyá wọ́n jẹ́ onígbèsè nínú ìdílé wọn tàbí pé orúkọ ẹbí wọn kò dára láwùjọ. The third thing, they need to know the reputation of the family the lady is from. They need to know. So those three things are very important. Yoruba culture is very, very good. And you can see that these days, that is where we get it wrong. That's why we have a lot of issues, marital affairs in the society. Apart from Islam and Christianity, if we should go by the culture, the Yoruba culture, it is sufficient for us to choose right when choosing a spouse. So, unlike these days that the guy and the lady will just meet, they wound each other, they accept, and then before you know it, they started living together, cohabitating, and before you know it, they get pregnant. So, Yoruba culture doesn't entertain that. It is wrong. Ìwádìí kì í fi ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn babaláwo sílẹ̀. Apart from the family of the male child making their research about those three things we have mentioned, about the mother to the child, to the lady, about if there is any hereditary disease, and about the reputation of the family the lady is from, they will also consult the herbalist, babaláwo. Ìdí ni wípé a fẹ́ mọ ìkọsẹ̀jáyé irúfẹ́ àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n fẹ́ kí wọ́n fẹ́ ara wọn. So they will need to consult oracle, Ifá. They will consult the herbalist to do some kind of prognostication about the coming together of the two children. This is Yoruba culture, very rich one. They do the physical aspect, they do the spiritual aspect of it. Are we doing this anymore? You listening to me? Are we doing this anymore? That is why we have a lot of issues in marriages. So look at the steps. They make search, they research, and in the research, they do the physical and the spiritual aspect of the research. And after this stage of research, and everything becomes good, the mother to the lady is a good person, the reputation of the family is very good, and there is no any case of hereditary disease. Now, the family of the male child will move on to the next stage, which is Alárinà and Intermediary. Alárinà, Intermediary. Nígbà tí àwọn ẹbí ọkọ bá ti parí ìwádìí wọn tán nípa ìdílé ẹbí ìyàwó tí àbájáde ìwádìí náà sì tẹ́ wọn lọ́rùn. So after their research and they are satisfied, the outcome is satisfactory about their research, both physical and spiritual. Wọn yóò wá ẹnìkan láti máa rán sí ara wọn tí à ń pè ní Alárinà. So they will choose a trustworthy person. That's Yoruba culture. They will choose a trustworthy person to be an intermediary between the male child and that female child, which is the lady. So the intermediary will be the one that is sharing communication, sharing messages between the two parties. There won't be any case, any opportunity for the guy to woo the lady. No. Despite the research is good and well satisfactory, they will still have to pick up a trustworthy person to be an intermediary between both of them. Alárinà ni ọkùnrin àti obìnrin náà yóò máa rán sí ara wọn. So the intermediary will be the one that is going to be exchanging messages between them. Bóyá wọ́n ní ohunkóhun láti bá ara wọn sọ, nípasẹ̀ Alárinà ni wọn yóò ti máa bá ara wọn sọ ohunkóhun títí tí ọ̀rọ̀ wọn yóò fi wọ̀. Whether they have something to say or not, whether they have any message to send to each other, this will be done through Alárinà. Ìgbà tí wọ́n bá mọ ara wọn délédélé ní iṣẹ́ Alárinà yóò tó máa kásẹ̀ nílẹ̀. It is when they get to know each other very well, that is when the concept of intermediary will be left aside. Èyí ló fà òwe pé bí aya bá mojú ọkọ tán, Alárinà ayẹ̀bá. So that is why there is an adage in Yoruba which says, bí aya bá mojú ọkọ tán, once the husband has been able to know more about our wife, the intermediary need to step back. Bí aya bá mojú ọkọ tán, Alárinà yẹ̀bá. So this is also applicable in affiliate marketing and some other things. When there's an intermediary, at some point, when the two parties have cordial relationship, the intermediary need to step back to avoid any kind of conflict. The next thing after the intermediary phase is Ìtọrọ. Ìtọrọ, that is seeking the lady from a parent. Ìtọrọ ní ìgbésẹ̀ kẹta nínú ètò àti ìlànà ìgbéyàwó àbínibí. Ẹbí ọkọ gbé ikọ̀ kan dìde láti ìdílé wọn lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn òbí ìyàwó láti tọrọ rẹ̀. So the family of the male child will come up with a group of people, a representative, the signatories, that will go to the family of the female child to seek the hand of their daughter in marriage. They go and seek the hand of their daughter in marriage for their male child. Ó lè jẹ́ àbúrò tàbí ẹ̀gbọ́n bàbá ọkọ ni yóò lọ. This could be the elder brother or the younger brother to the father of the male child. That would be the leader, the person that will lead the team to the family of the daughter, of the wife to be. And once they get there, they will tell them, we found a beautiful flower in your house and would like to pluck it, and we are here to seek your permission, your honor, and your blessing. And after this, and once the family has accepted, they move on to the next stage. Once the family of the daughter has accepted, they move on to the next stage, which is Idano, that is the bride price phase. Ìdáná, the bride price. Bí ẹni tó lọ tọrọ ọmọbìnrin bá ti jíṣẹ́ tí wọ́n rán lọ́hùn tán, àwọn òbí ìyàwó yóò sọ fún un ní ọjọ́ díẹ̀ pé kí ó padà wá bá èsì. So once the team of the male child, of the family of the male child, get to the family of the female child, they will give them some days to come back for the feedback. Kí ó tó di ọjọ́ tí àwọn òbí ìyàwó dá, àwọn náà yóò pàápàá yóò ti ṣe ìwádìí abẹ́lẹ̀ nípa ẹbí ọkọ. So before they will get back to the family of the male child for the day when they should come again, the family of the female child will have done their own research. They will not do any search again. They will do their own research about the family of the male child. Is there any case of hereditary disease? Did they have a good reputation? Is there any case? What about the mother to the male child? Who is she? Ìwádìí tí wọ́n náà kò yọ ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn babaláwo tí ó lè sọ nípa ọjọ́ iwájú àwọn ọmọ náà fún wọn. And also, in addition to that, the family of the female child will also consult the herbalist to know about the family of that male child. They want to do a kind of prognostication. We call it like you are making a spiritual research, a spiritual findings to prognosticate about their future. What will be the outcome of their future? What is the early stage of marriage? What is the mid stage of marriage? What is the old stage, the older part of their life in the marriage? So in Yoruba culture, it is very important, and that is what we are not doing anymore these days. You just meet anybody on the street, you get married, you cohabitate, and that's why we have a lot of issues in marriages. In Yoruba culture, there are steps to this, and that is what we are learning in this video. So after the family of the daughter has already made a consultation, make their research about the family of the female child, they've made their own consults about the family of the male child. The next thing is, tí èsì ìwádìí bá dára, ẹbí ìyàwó yóò ka àwọn nǹkan ìdáná tí wọn yóò sì tún dá ọjọ́ ìdáná. So when the family of the female child has been able to make their research, they do their physical research and their the spiritual research. The physical research comprises of three things, like I said earlier. They would like to know who is the mother of that male child as well. Who is she? They will also make research. Is there any case of hereditary disease? And they will know what is the reputation of the family of that male child. That is under the physical research. Under the spiritual research, they will consult the herbalist, Ifa oracle. They want to know the prognostication process about their future. After this has been done, and the result is satisfactory, ẹbí ìyàwó yóò ka àwọn nǹkan ìdáná. So it is that time the family of the female child will list out what they want, what is needed as dowry, or let's say bride price, what they want to collect as bride price. Tí yóò sì tún dá ọjọ́ ìdáná, and they will also give them a particular day they should come with those items. And in this case, the family of the female child, they won't want to put much burden on the family of the male child. They will give them the list that is affordable for them to bear. However, this depends on families. Some families' items for bride price is different from another family. But it's always a good thing when you make it easy for the family of the male child, which is the groom to be. The groom to be. Yeah. Ọjọ́ ìdáná máa ń dùn púpọ̀. That day, the bride price day, is a very joyous, joyful, and ceremonious day. Díẹ̀ lára àwọn nǹkan ìdáná tí ẹbí ọkọ yóò kó lọ sí ilé àwọn ìyàwó. So part of the items on the list for the bride price are oyin, honey, epo pupa, red oil, atare, alligator pepper, iyọ̀, salt, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ obì, a lot of kola nut, orógbó, bitter kola, ọtí òyìnbó, that is alcohol, C2H5OH, ethanol. But that's there's a specific alcohol which is seaman aromatic shinap. Seaman aromatic shinap. They said ọtí àwọn àgbà. So ogójì iṣu, 40 yams, 40 pieces of yams. Akewure, that is ewúrẹ́ tẹ́yìn rẹ̀ gbagba. So a goat, he-goat or she-goat, whichever one. Igán aṣọ, bundles of clothes, bundles, àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, and so on. Àwọn ará ilé ọkọ yóò múra dáadáa. So the family of the groom to be, the family of the male child, will dress well. They will dress gorgeously. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni àwọn obìnrin ilé yóò ru ẹrù ìdáná, and the female fellows, or let's say the female from the family of the male child, we packed all the bride price and all the items needed for the bride price ceremony. Àwọn onílù yóò máa lu ìlù, and they will engage the drummers. They will be drumming. Bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni wọn yóò máa kọrin. They will be drumming and singing. Everybody will be happy on that day. And they will be drumming, saying, Ilé àwa dùn. Some set of people will dance to the chorus, Ọkọ ní pọnmi, which simply means our home is sweet. It is the groom that fetches water. Our home is sweet. It is the groom, it is the husband that fetches water. So they are trying to tell them how much they care how much they take good care of bride, how much they take good care of women. They also had Ilé Àwàdùn Ọkọ Ní Lọ́tà. Our home is sweet, is the husband that growing pepper. Ẹ bá wa mú ìyàwó wa, ìyàwó òrodò mọ́ o. Give us our wife. Our wife will never go to the river to fetch water again. Omi ń bẹ lágbàlá wa, ànábì la ibẹ̀ ni o. We have a lot of water in our pots, the local pots, in our garden. We use, so they borrow some part of Arabic name, Anabi, the prophet. So we use Anabi we use it to plead to you that you should give us wife. Àṣàkẹ́ dára ó wù wá bí egbin lórí. Àṣàkẹ́ dára ó wù wá bí egbin lórí. Àṣàkẹ́ is good. She's like a zebra. Egbin, zebra. Àṣàkẹ́ dára ó wù wá bí egbin. Àṣàkẹ́ is good. She's like a zebra. Àṣàkẹ́ dára púpọ̀. Ó sọmọ jẹ́jẹ́. Àṣàkẹ́ is a good child with good character. Àṣàkẹ́ dára púpọ̀. Ó tún fìwà wuni. Àṣàkẹ́ is a very good child. His character is satisfactory. So this is the kind of song that the drummers will drum to while they move to the family of the bride-to-be. And after that, they move to the stage, Ìgbéyàwó, which is the wedding phase, the wedding ceremony phase. Ní ayé àtijọ́, alẹ́ ọjọ́ ayẹyẹ ìgbéyàwó ni wọn yóò tó mú ìyàwó tuntun lọ sí ilé ọkọ. In the olden days, according to Yoruba culture, it is the night of the wedding day the lady will leave her parents' house to the house of her husband to be. Àwọn obìnrin ilé, bàbá ìyàwó ni yóò sìn lọ sílé ọkọ rẹ̀ lálẹ́ ọjọ́ ìgbéyàwó náà. So there's some female counterparts from the female side that will sing her off to her husband's house. Ní wọ́n bá ti dé ibẹ̀, ìyálé ilé àwọn bàbá ọkọ ni wọn yóò fa ìyàwó lé lọ́wọ́. So they will hand over the bride to the eldest mother in the house of the husband to be. They will hand over her that Mama Afun, Ma, we give her to you today. She is now the wife of your child. Tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣe ni wọ́n máa ń wẹ̀ fún ìyàwó tuntun kó tó wọlé. They used to bow for the new wife before she entered into the house of her husband to be. Ìyáálé ilé yóò gbé ìyàwó tuntun nílẹ̀, yóò gbé láti ẹnu ọ̀nà wọ inú yàrá tí a pèsè sílẹ̀. So when the bride to be got to the entrance of the husband to be's house, the eldest mother will pick her up, like the way you carry a baby, and all those kind of things people do on social media that you can see on the wedding day. They ask the husband to carry the wife. So it is the duty of the eldest mother to do that, to carry her to the room of her husband to be. Gbígbé tí ìyálé ilé gbé obìnrin tuntun yìí gan ni à ń pè ní ìgbéyàwó. So that process of carrying that wife to be is what we call ìgbéyàwó, carrying of wife. Carrying of wife. Ìgbéyàwó, carrying of wife. Ìbálé jẹ́ nǹkan pàtàkì nínú ètò ìgbéyàwó ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Virginity is very crucial in Yoruba system of marriage. Ìbálé ni kí obìnrin má tí ní ìbálòpọ̀ àjọṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú ọkùnrin kankan ṣáájú alẹ́ ọjọ́ ìgbéyàwó rẹ̀ gan. Virginity, which is ibale, means that the bride shouldn't have any form of sexual intercourse with anybody before the night of the wedding ceremony, the night of the wedding. Obìnrin tí wọ́n bá ní odidi tó ní ìbálé tí à ń sọ yìí títí di alẹ́ ọjọ́ ìgbéyàwó jẹ́ ẹni yìí àti ẹni pàtàkì. Any lady that has virginity is a woman of pride, a woman of honor, a woman of a woman of a good reputation. Ojú iyì àti ẹ̀yẹ ni wọn yóò sì máa fi wo ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ àti ẹbí rẹ̀ fún pípa ògo ara rẹ̀ mọ́ di àkókò náà. So they will respect the family, they will respect that child so much because she's able to keep her virginity till that day. Ṣùgbọ́n obìnrin tàbí ìyàwó tí ọkọ rẹ̀ kò bá nílé tí kò ní ìbálé mọ́, ìyẹn tó ti ní ìbálòpọ̀ takọtabo ṣáájú alẹ́ ọjọ́ ìgbéyàwó, jẹ́ ẹni tí òun àti ẹbí rẹ̀ yóò gba ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìtìjú àti ẹ̀tẹ́ ńláńlá. For a lady otherwise that has lost her virginity will be someone of disgrace, and they won't have any good reputation with the family of the husband. In addition, yàtọ̀ sí ẹ̀tẹ́ àti àbùkù, ó tún ṣe pàtàkì fún àwọn ọmọbìnrin láti kó ara wọn ní ìjánu kí wọ́n pa ògo ìbálé wọn mọ́ sí di ọjọ́ ìgbéyàwó wọn. So it is also important for ladies to keep their virginity to avoid STI, sexual transmitted infections. Ìdí èyí ni pé àìkó ara ẹni ní ìjánu nínú ìbálòpọ̀ ṣáájú ìgbéyàwó ní àwọn ewu nínú bíi níní oyún àìròtẹ́lẹ̀. So sex before marriage can lead to unwanted pregnancy, kíkó àrùn tàbí àìsàn ìbálòpọ̀ bíi àtọ̀sí, àrùn kòkòrò àìgbóògùn. You can contact HIV, AIDS, syphilis, gonorrhea, etc. Mímú òpin dé bá ẹ̀kọ́ ẹni lójijì. It could terminate the lady's education. Dídi ìyá ìkókó láì múra sílẹ̀. Becoming a mother unprepared for. Ikú àìtọ́jọ́. It can lead to early death. Ìtìjú àti àbùkù fún ọmọbìnrin náà àti ẹbí rẹ̀. It can lead to disgrace for the lady and for her family, àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, and so on and so forth. I hope you have been able to enjoy this video. It's all about Yoruba culture, and I hope you have learned from it. Please, if you are watching this YouTube channel for the first time, press like, share, and press the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload these videos. Thank you so much for listening. Bye for now.